DFW organic growing. I'm gonna show you a video of how do I set up the herb boxes. Here's the box itself. It's a self-watering box. It has a tray to, collect all the soil. And it's real easy to set up. So I'm gonna do a video just to show you guys how I set it up. And then, yes, so for all my new customers that are, getting into this self-watering containers, I'll show you step by step. And then these boxes come basically with the, let me show you this is basically where you're going to be adding your water into. First of all, you put this down, and then all you have to do is just add your soil. The soil that I'm going to be using, it's this custom mixed soil by Build a Soil. And these two spots here are basically, that's where you wanna, that's where it's wicking the water from it. These two, that's where you have to compact it. So I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. So this custom soil has peat moss in it. It has grow stones. It has a lot of products in it. They call it a Build a Soil 3.0. This has the GS2 grow stones in there as well, and I mean, it works really good. If you guys are following me on Facebook, there's the radishes that I'm planted, and it's almost ready to harvest. So what I do, I just fill these two spots, with soil. It's okay if there's soil coming down the reservoir. And you want to compact it. These are basically, that's where it's wicking up all the water. And yeah, just compact both corners. And I'm wearing this GoPro on the headset, but hopefully it's not shaking. Yeah, just compact it as much as you can. Once you compact it, just add your soil in there. We sell these in 1 cubic feet, 2-gallon bags. We can get it in our yard. Whatever you want, we can get it. Pallets, Yeah, so the most important part is make sure you have this first, the tube itself set up. And if you see any big clumps like that, just break it up. You see how black the soil is? That's the oldie fish compost that they use in here, and that oldie fish compost, I've been using it for years, and it works really good. You can add your favorite potting mix in here. It doesn't have to be our soil. If you have your own compost mix, or your own mix, or if you buy it, use whatever you got. It doesn't you have to just think of it. You know, you put good in, you're gonna have good outcome. So for me, I'm all about the highest quality soil, and you know, I'm originally from Hawaii, and so I believe that the soil from there, you know, Hawaii, it's real rich. You know, it's all, I'm sure it's mineralized. I mean, we used to just throw the seeds down on the ground and it grows like crazy. You know, it's plus Hawaii, there's like perfect weather too. So, um, so on this soil, I don't, I'm not trying to pack it down. You know, I'm just basically just letting it sit. I usually fill up the soil up to here, and what I do is I fill it up to here, and then on top of that, I add basically our top dress, or you know, it's like your favorite soils that you know, like you can add worm castings, you can add um, you know, your favorite, your best stuff on top of it, and I'll show you guys why we do that here in a little while. Um, so this should be about right. I mean, it's okay if it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, there's some people as like they like measuring stuff. You know, I just eyeball everything. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing my mix. See, so I just have it up to here. This mix is, like I said, it's your favorite stuff that you wanna incorporate. Add this um, into your self-watering container. So these are the products that I'm gonna be using. I have the Malibu compost, which is basically, you know, it's cow manure, but it's the highest quality compost. They're real particular on how they compost their manure. They have to make sure everything, it's all die off and it's composted right. I'm gonna add worm castings from Organic Solutions in California. They're they have really good quality of worm castings, and also the fungal dominated compost. I'll be adding that. I'll be adding this Grow Kashi in here, and the Odie fish compost. So what I usually do is we sell these buckets at DFW Organic Grind, and what I like about these buckets, it has gallons, quarts, so you can premix all your soil in here. So I'm just gonna do basically, I'll say a gallon each. Well, I mean, compost would be like a gallon each, a Malibu compost, and I'll be doing 20% so of each product, you know, just to see how much I can get in there. So yeah, and this fungal dominated compost. I mean, it's basically the best compost you can get. It takes about 4 years to make this compost. It's a it's from Nature's Resource in Houston, and I mean, oh, this is the leaf mold compost. Well, let's just use this leaf mold. I mean, the leaf mold, they just add basically that they add like all the leaves and stuff like that instead of just regular. The fungal dominated compost is more tree based compost. This they add 50-50 of um, they add 50-50 of fungal dominated compost and leaf mold. So I guess it's all the shredded leaves and stuff like that. So yeah, this is about a gallon right here. And I'll be adding the Malibu compost here. We sell it, you know, same thing. We sell it in 1 cubic yard, 2 gallon. Um, we can sell it in a whole. Um, and if you smell it, I mean, there's no. See how nice and wet? I mean, it is. It's basically, you know, cow manure, but it's done. They compost it. You know, they're real particular on the, manure, how they compost this manure, and this is the Malibu compost here. Yeah, like I said, we can get it in a 1 cubic feet, 1 yard. Whatever you need. We can mix it for you. So I'll say I'm gonna add about, I guess, half of it. I'll use this more as a soil amendment here. But I mean, if you look at this product, I mean, look how fine it is. There's no odor to it. I mean, this is what I would use. I mean, there are some people, there's some companies that they use, they use cow manure, but it doesn't look like this. I mean, this is like real fine, and that's what, I'm always looking for the highest quality products, and that's half right there. So I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna do a, let's see. And I guess we have these measuring cups too that we sell, and this is about, I'll do 1 cubic, I guess 1 cup. Sorry. I use 1 cup of this, add that into the mix. You know what, let's just do 2 cups. Yeah, this is really good castings. Worm casting is like the best stuff right there. I'm gonna add a cup of the Gorokashi too on there. You can use the Gorokashi as a, as a top dressing, but use whatever you got. If you have some stuff laying around, why not just add it in there? And I don't know if this camera is, if I'm being, try to keep, the camera as steady as it can. I don't even know how to even edit it, edit the videos and stuff yet. But this right here is the Odie Fish compost. Comes from Washington, and look how black this stuff is. I mean, they add fish into it, and it's already been tested to see if it's high in mercury and whatnot. So I'm gonna just shovel some in there. I mean, look at the differences. See the color on there? That's just basically, that's Texas compost, but they say it's compost, but I don't think this is compost. This is more like a mulch. You see all that tree base in there. Just do one more, and you should be good on that. Yeah, once you have all that mixture in there, just hand mix it. You can either hand mix it, just get down dirty. Yeah, so I got Malibu compost, fungal dominated compost in there. You can also buy our from Billet Soul. They have the billet flour right here. They use this as a top dressing as well. And those products, there's a lot of products in it. Um, this soil alone has so much products in it, so I don't have to add soil amendments into it. Um, you can also add trace minerals, and I'm all about I'm all about uh, gardening. It's all about the microbes and live soil, basically biologic gardening. Um, this is rock this on here. This is trace minerals from it. And they just spread around. I think I added too much, but it's not gonna hurt anything. Why not just add the whole thing? Just mix it in. You know. Yeah. So I usually do the rock dust, and just to see where the roots are gonna be at. But like I said, all you need is just this soil right here. This soil has so much products in it, and it's really good, high quality products. And you just want to make sure all your top layers composted. Mix right. Any it's like making cookies and stuff. Just add it on top. Hopefully I have enough.